Their car broke down on the way to work. A passing police officer offered no help. Instead, he snarled that their car was dirtying the road. When the woman explained it was an accident, he accused her of challenging him. Only after they showed their NASA identification did his attitude soften slightly. He couldn't believe NASA hired black women, but the credentials were clearly genuine. So, he used his patrol car to escort them to work. This was America in the 1960s, where the status of black people was terrifyingly low. Inside NASA, black employees worked in a dim, dilapidated basement. Sometimes, they were mistaken for janitors by white colleagues. Even at mealtimes, strict segregation was enforced. They dared not cross paths with white employees, but they refused to be bowed. Catherine and her friends, Mary and Dorothy, worked relentlessly. Soon, Mary was promoted to the engineering department. On her first day, she was captivated by a spacecraft model. Reaching out to touch the fascinating object, she nearly became trapped in the lab machinery. Her white colleagues ignored her peril, starting the equipment anyway, their looks dripped with contempt, as if black people were inherently troublesome. Fortunately, her supervisor was decent. Not only did he ask her opinion on rockets, he encouraged her to step outside her comfort zone and pursue becoming an engineer. Mary was stunned. She'd never dared harbor such ambition, but now, she decided to try. Her application was swiftly rejected. Her dual master's degrees weren't enough. She needed an additional course. That course, however, was barred to black women. Furious, Mary took her fight to court. Arguing her case persuasively, she convinced the judge, becoming the first black woman to attend a white school. Months later, course completed, she secured the position, making history as America's first black female engineer. Her contributions to U.S. aerospace were indelible. Meanwhile, her friend Dorothy stepped up as acting supervisor when the West Computing Group had no leader. Even when her superiors, due to her race, refused to make the promotion official, she never relinquished the responsibilities. When NASA introduced massive computers, Dorothy was first to see the threat to human computers. On her own time, she studied manuals and taught herself programming, mastering the machines, then trained her colleagues, safeguarding their jobs against obsolescence. Opportunity soon arose. No white employee could operate the new IBM system. They turned to the black women, so Dorothy led the entire West Computing unit, up from the cramped, dark basement to the bright, spacious computing building. She herself became NASA's first black female supervisor, acknowledged as one of NASA's foremost talents. Catherine, Mary, and Dorothy each made monumental contributions to space exploration, yet their names long remained hidden in the archives, hidden figures of history. Today, we share their story, not only to honor them, but to encourage all women. Gender and race are never barriers to success. Women are far more capable and accomplished than the world often acknowledges.